Hey, this is Christopher Harrell with nowandforever100.com, which is my blog, and I'm going to give you guys some quick information on how to make lots of friends fast. This is going to be the fastest way for you guys to learn how to make friends. So some good information here, so enjoy. Now, famous author once said, you want to know how to make lots of friends, why not study the technique of the greatest winner of friends the world has ever known? And who is that winner that knows how to make lots of friends? Of course, your four-legged, hairy, and loyal dog. Another famous author said about 2,000 years ago, earlier, do nothing from selfishness or empty conceit, but with humility of mind, let each of you regard one another as more important than himself. Don't merely look out for your own personal interests, but also for the interests of others. First author was the second author was the Apostle Paul. It used to be a couple years apart, a couple thousand years apart, and for both to have similar things is amazing. When we're searching on how to make lots of friends, the overwhelming thing holds true for all ages. Throughout the few thousand years of humanity, I can't read without stuttering. Hey, this is Christopher Harrell again with nowandforever100.com, which is my blog, and I'm going to give you some quick insights on how to make lots of friends fast. How to make lots of friends fast. You ready? Here we go. The author once said, you want to know how to make lots of friends? Why not study the technique of the greatest winner of friends the world has ever known? And who is that winner that knows how to make lots of friends? Hey, of course, it's your four-legged, hairy, and loyal dog. Another famous author said about 2,000 years earlier, do nothing from selfishness or empty conceit, but with humility of mind, let each of you regard one another as more important than himself. Don't merely look out for your own personal interests, but also for the interests of others. The first author was Dale Carnegie. The second was the Apostle Paul. For writings to be a couple thousand years apart, and for both to have similar things is amazing. When we're searching on how to make lots of friends, the overwhelming thing holds true for all ages. Throughout the few thousand years of humanity, we have struggled with the art of making friends. But it's in our nature to always think me first and to have an every man for him or herself attitude. But the fact remains is that the world is experiencing the highest level of loneliness and depression on record. And why is that? Well, as a whole, we've lost our way. We haven't taken heed to the infamous words of Zig Ziglar when he said, if you help enough people get what they want, then you will get what you want. We shun the natural law of reaping and sowing, but that's where we make our greatest error. We will reap what we sow, always. Yes, it's amazing from something that sounds so simple, such as looking out for the interests of others or showing genuine interest in others, will get you what you want. I myself, I'll struggle with this concept of thinking about others before myself. But I'll be the first to admit that when I thought about myself all the time and didn't show interest in others, I lost. I lost every time. It's a startling fact that people every month is asking Google lots of friends. Wow. It's a sad day when we're asking technology to teach us on human relations. But if you are reading this and you have struggled like I have with building long-lasting relationships, here's the secret on how to make lots of friends. The secret is, I already gave it to you above. It's been in the Bible, as in many other inspirational books. Showing genuine interest in others and putting their needs before yours will unlock this untapped treasure of riches that no amount of money can buy on earth. So get out your comfort. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Make the necessary sacrifices needed that require time, energy, and thoughtfulness. If you want to know how to make lots of friends, start by being one first. If you want others to like you, if you want to help others at the same time as you help yourself, if you want to know how to make lots of friends, become genuinely interested in other people. Guys, I get articles like these, and if you would like to as well, you can go to my website here at getcashmoneyfromhome.com. You also can go to my blog and subscribe to my blog. Check it out at nowandforever100.com, where you can post your comments and like, and also do the same at this YouTube page as well. All right, again, this is Christopher Harrell, and I hope this was some good insight for you, and I'll talk with you soon. God bless.